Hi, I'm Celeste.
And I'm Terry.
And welcome to another Just Traveling Through video. Today we're going to be taking you on a hike in the White Mountain National Forest. The hike will take you to Arethusa Falls, which is just outside of Livermore, New Hampshire.
For those of you who don't know or have not been there, this is a beautiful area, very rugged, and we found out firsthand why New Hampshire is called the Granite State.
Yeah, basically there's granite everywhere. Arethusa Falls is about 140 feet in height and is one of the tallest waterfalls in New Hampshire. We really like hikes that have a big payoff in the end, and this hike satisfied that
Certainly
requirement.
a payoff, yeah. The waterfall is surrounded by hills that range up to 2,500 feet in height, so it's a very pretty area.
So where's Arethusa Falls located? It is about 118 miles from Manchester, New Hampshire, which takes about 2 hours to get there from there.
We were staying in North Conway, and Arethusa Falls is 20 miles northwest of North Conway.
In Crawford Notch State Park. We actually honeymooned in North Conway back in 1989 when we were broke and living on a shoestring. And we went skiing at Black Mountain for the weekend after we got married.
We had not been back since then, so it was a lot of fun for the two of us to be back in that area once again.
Yeah, if anyone is watching, has never been to the Northeast, there's a lot of really cool places to visit in the New England area.
Much more rugged than you would have thought.
So the trailhead starts on Arethusa Falls Road in Crawford Notch State Park, which is just off Crawford Notch Road, U.S. Route 302.
The railroad tracks you see in the video are operated by the Conway Scenic Railroad, which offers a supremely scenic 4 to 5.5 hour rail journey through the Mount Washington Valley and over the rugged Crawford Notch.
Yeah, the trail starts just on the other side of the tracks. According to All Trails, the hike is 2.8 miles out and back with an 885-foot elevation, and it is generally considered moderate.
There's an entrance fee of $5, which is voluntary. You basically put your money into a receptacle and away you go.
There are other hikes in the area. You can see on the map here, it'll show numerous ones. The one that goes off to the waterfall goes off to the left.
Off to the left as you're facing the sign, so it'll be clear when you're looking at the sign. There's a lot of roots on the trail and a lot of rocks, so careful footing is a must.
When we did this hike, it was only a few months after Terry had his hip replaced, so we weren't actually sure if he was going to make it.
It's continually uphill, so it's a bit of a challenge.
We did this hike in June, and the weather was great. It wasn't too hot, and it wasn't too cold, so it was perfect for a hike.
Yeah, very comfortable. We didn't run into any sweaty sections on the trail at all.
As you can see, it's very shaded. Fall would also be a great time to go, in the spring. And you don't want to go too early in the year because it takes New England a while to warm up, so I wouldn't even attempt it until May.
Yeah, until the snow's gone and the rains are gone and the weather starts to get a little more pleasant.
But maybe we're just wimps. King's Landing Bridge, right there. It had some cool bridges that went over the streams, the brooks coming down the mountain.
Yeah, it's very clear that this area is well maintained and well kept up. The bridge was in excellent condition.
And up and up and up we go over the roots until we finally get to the top.
And the payoff.
The payoff was beautiful. There was people sitting around, picnicking. Highly recommend bringing yourself lunch, and don't forget your water, obviously, and your hydration packs or whatever.
Because you're not going to find any facilities on the trail.
You can hike up closer to the falls than we did, but because of Terry's hip, we didn't go up there. But you can see all the people up there hanging out. How tall are the falls?
It's been described as at least 140 feet, and some people say it's taller. There's some dissension over the actual height.
And the sign actually said 200 feet. This really is a very pretty area. There's lots to do and see. There's the Kancamagus Highway, which is a very scenic highway.
Which parallels a river, which is incredibly pretty.
You can take the Conway Scenic Railway, which we mentioned earlier. There's mini golf. There's amusement parks, Storyland, and Santa's Village. It's a very, very kid-friendly area. Diana's Baths is another hike that you can do that's a series of small waterfalls located in the south corner of Bartlett.
And then just north is Mount Washington and the famous Cog Railway.
And then Cannon Mountain Aerial Tramway. We also went to Cannon Mountain. If you're interested in visiting that, check out our video. It'll be right up there.
Yeah, it's a great ride, and there's a nice hike at the top.
Don't forget to boop the like button. Cheers. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.